Let's get to it. Okay. I made a claim on my YouTube title for last night's video that I think that's the end of Gwent. I'm pretty sure that that was the last shred of Gwent that I have to play. And I'm kind of bummed out about it. I like that game. I'm not huge into card games, but especially when they're like proprietary to video games, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of dug Orlog in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That was pretty cool. It got better. And then, what was it? Not Queen's Blood. I forgot what it was called. I don't know if it's Queen's Blood. Something like that. And Final Fantasy Rebirth. I didn't play much of that game, but I did play a lot of that Queen's... I'm not saying it right, but I'm not sure. Whatever it's called. All right. So, with that... Get my mouse cursor out of there. I'm going to jump heavy into side stuff because I want to get a lot of this out of the way. I know that this one is very long, so that I might wait on that. I want to get a lot of the little ones out of the way. There's one called Paper Chase. I'm not sure where that is. But I want to do this one really quick. And then complete the contracts you took on from Camerlengo. Could do that. One of them was the friggin' centipedes. I remember that. And honestly, I don't think I need to do everything. Is a lot. Oh, our curator's up here. Let's just go.
I imagine you've been all over the world, Sir Witcher.
I do want to beat this by July 9th, which is next Thursday. Our curator? There we go.
Please disperse.
There you are.
The exhibition is closed.
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiote, give me strength. I can't bear this, please. I believe I've been clear. No presentation today.
I can talk a little louder today because I'm alone in the room.
Oh,
Last
wait,
night, not so
are you
much.
That famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
Sure.
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you.
I'll show you.
Here it is. Our pride and joy, Reginald Dalbury.
Oh my.
A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrivaled diddler of harps and other organs.
Unrivaled diddler?
So what's
Uh-oh.
wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Oh boy.
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own
This conversation
genitals,
with the
certified
juxtaposition
and
of the music in the background.
sprung
fantastic.
directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is, thus, you must retrieve those stones.
What do you know?
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's so much to tell. Legend has it he and the architect Pharamond planned and laid out Beauclair.
Impressed already.
In particular, Reginald took great pains to devise escape routes for lovers caught with their pants down. Literally and metaphorically.
Ah.
He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rivals in duels.
Okay.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
All right.
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times.
All right. Calm down, our curator. Now's not the time to get
You shall be
testy.
whole again soon.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this.
Precision castration.
It must.
Dried bloodstain.
I'm pretty sure it's not from the statue. I mean, it could be. Who knows?
Don't worry, Red. Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
Oh, it's downstairs?
It will all work.
A bottle of wine's enough for two,
Hang on.
provided one's not drinking.
Exhibition of Reginald de Aubry Monument will remain closed until further notice. Information about the exhibition's reopening will be provided shortly. Huh. Ah,
Diamond saw blade. Perpetrator's tool.
It will all work out. It must.
did see a magnifying glass down here. Right? Yeah. How do I get under there, though?
How is it the Duchessa does not feed him as well?
A bottle of wine's enough for two, provided one's.
I'm glad to see her. Monsters, mamas and papas. Nice day.
Yeah?
Why?
Do monsters have mamas and papas?
It will all work out. It must.
It's gotta be close, right? Can I jump up here? I don't know if it's up there.
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry.
Locked.
It will all work out. It must.
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
Lepiot ruptured veins.
There is something down there, right? Okay. Maybe I should go down this way. There we go. Because I was like, there is a bar down here.
What was that?
My prices are the best this side of the Yaruga.
Hmm. Where are you? Come on. You're being diddled in the derriere by a ruling elite which plays you like fiddles. Concerned subject.
I've 3 doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself in.
Okay. Same bar.
Congratulations on your victory in the
What? Thanks. I don't think I have to go all the way down here. That's ridiculous.
Feast till the wine barrels run dry. There is no tomorrow.
How do you get down there?
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole.
It's got to be around here. I don't think, like, it would be leading me downstairs somewhere. Doesn't make sense. There's you.
It will all work out. It must.
Tell me this is bugged.
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon. It will all work out. It must.
It's really bothering me. There's something down there. Oh, wait. Ah.
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief.
Nick of time, Allie. I read that right after I found this. Thank goodness.
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
You gotta admit, that's hard to find. If you're not, like, looking for it. If you're, like, running right by it. How you doing?
Unter Duke
Perfect timing,
Russell,
thanks.
Such troubles were simply unimaginable.
Off to find these genitals.
Tucson, where folk are gay and merry. In Tucson, life is a ripe strawberry.
Which way are you going? Up? Yeah.
Phew, stinky.
Scent leads
It's not
to
me, I
somewhere.
promise. Ew.
Oop. Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Shoes. That's not him.
Typical
I
excuse.
swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence. A series thereof. What?
That's not my husband.
You mean not your husband? Who are you, and why are you in my home? Out now, or I'll summon the guards.
Uh-oh. He's serious. The music started. I just want to talk.
Calm down. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves the body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it.
Wine? In the morning?
Say,
All right.
ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a
Paragon, a national hero.
Stop it.
Cut the bullshit, Hughes. You stole Reginald's testicles. Know that already.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You and that fancy pants of yours.
Uh-oh.
No, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue. Prepare for a shellacking, scallop. What the love's this? Rosalinda.
Menage a trois?
One I could forgive you, but two at one time.
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond.
Go home.
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes, that'll be best. I'm done here.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
Mm-hmm. So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment. All right. I admit I stole the stones, and you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I will 3 times and counting.
3
Hey.
times. Impressive.
Not bad.
Isn't it? At
Good for
my
you, man.
age, that's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
Willing to lend them to you. Sure, why not?
Perhaps I could lend them to you for 1 more day. What would you say to that?
A day is 3 more romps at the least. You've a deal, sir.
I feel for this guy. He went right at it. Did not waste any time. No sandwich, no recuperation, no refractory period. Oh. Oh, there it is. The music. Okay. Good for him. Where can I meditate? Over here. Pretty funny.
How is it that your Kessa does not feed him as well?
All right, Hughes.
I'm back.
Shh, shh. Not so loud. You weak. She'll want another go.
Wake who? Rosalinda?
Louisa, her cousin. She's
Dude.
got an inexhaustible appetite, but I'm tapped out. What's it matter that the spirit is willing when the flesh is simply spent? My heart near leapt out of my chest.
Death by snoo snoo.
Here, you must take the testes, and Lebioda grant you strength, as I dare say.
Oh, it's
you
just a
will
leaf.
need it.
That's hilarious.
Have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiotus, luscious lips, it's them! It's
You keep your lips away
them.
from these
I
things.
hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge.
I got the figurine? Oh, sweet.
Nice tune.
That's cool. Let me put that up somewhere. Oh, here we go. Let's see the hammer. Ow. That looks painful. I think Reginald can take it, though. He's ripped. All right, what's next? Allie, any suggestions? I don't want anything too long. That's why Wine Wars, I think I'm going to hold off on for now. You recommend I try rubbing? Rubbing what? If you're going to say Reginald's genitals, I'm going to have to decline. Unless there's a trophy attached to it, then I'm all for it. There's no lengths I won't go for a trophy. What do I like? Pastime? Let's say. How about there could be only one side quest? Is that the name of a side quest? This dude's still working on knocking these things up here. Oh, there could be only one. I thought you... I don't want to do that yet because I'm not leveled up enough for it, but I literally thought it was called There Can Be Only One Side Quest. But yeah, there could be only one. All right. I'll remember that one at some point. How about this one? Till Death Do You Part. Is that one good? Find Charles and Zano at the Clever Clogs. Where is this? Where are the Clever Clogs? Oh, it's right here. Durr. Okay. How do I get out of here? Arr.
Three doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself. Why so pale? Did you win? No.
Ow!
Up. Oh.
Whose notion of order is this? Why doesn't someone do
truly necessary?
What's this about?
Ah, the notice. Is that it? Are you a witcher, master?
Noises at the cemetery. You the one they bother?
Yes, yes, and I'm alone in that, it seems. That is, no one else has bothered to take any steps, though all must hear the racket. I took the matter up with the ducal guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
Noises occur regularly?
Noises, they pretty regular?
Each night. I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk, and then whack, thud, as if a mother bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean.
Are you sure that you're hearing monsters? Are you sure you're not hearing other sounds? Maybe that was Hughes. Maybe you heard him from all the way over there. His 3 romps.
How much will I get for this?
How much would you like?
Am I boring you? I'm sorry. What? You're kidding me. All of it.
What? Much too much.
Are you out of your mind?
I don't believe I have that amount. What would you say to a festival discount on account of the tourney? Agreed.
What?
Fine,
55
I'll
bucks,
tend
that's
to
all
it.
he's going to offer?
Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, master.
Great. I don't step foot into a cemetery for less than $100 bucks. This is ridiculous.
I would hate to come off as impertinent, but was it...
That Duchess of ours. Have you at least
Sir
dated
Grillo?
her others?
Life in Beauclair can be quite dear. Death, though, it's always free.
Can't hear anything, but might want to look around anyway. Tracks? Trampled grass and bloomers. Not the kind of moaning he meant, though.
Huh. I think I can go in there. Okay.
Enough youth adventure.
What will the morrow
Empty wine bottles. Leftovers. Big to do? Not likely.
Locked. I don't want to go in there again. But I guess I will if I have to. Why am I only walking? Why can't I run? Ooh. Take you. Okay, I can run.
Come to visit your grandpa's grave, I guess.
What the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, we've a plumbing philosopher. Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this. Any last words?
Ode to Gwent. Sure, I'll take it. Whatever. I feel like I own that already. That was interesting. I thought it had something to do with this quest, but I guess not. Alright, well, at least I checked all the stuff in the script, so that's good. Speaking of grave robbing. Oh wait, there's more stuff here. Place a maze. Whoa. This is cool. Formula mutagen transmutator, red to green. Parchment. Absolutely shocked. This place is a maze. Absolutely shocked there are no... Damn, can't get out here. No monsters down here. You'd think a wraith or two. Not that I want that, but, you know. Just saying. Alright, let's get out of here. It's creepy down here. I don't think I need to be down there. Let's see.
What big suds you have.
What'd you say about my suds? Here lies Milton de Prayac, Pray, or Payrin. Yep, there he lies. Oh.
Smashed padlock. Someone broke in. Lots of tracks. Not much I can glean from them, though. Gotta come back after dark.
Turn to the cemetery at night. Alright. Go over here. Sit down. Till night.
Damn it. More fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems.
Great. It's just down there. Save really quick. Oh, can I pet the cat? Nope. I guess not. Come on, I have your eyes.
So, noises coming from here. Not a soul. Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hag's lair either. Gold. Can't be grave robbers. None worth their salt would have left this.
Search the crypt using your Witcher senses.
Here lies Margot de Corentin. Louis de Corentin died on the day of Saint Zoetham's remembrance. Noises started right around then. Pretty fresh. Funeral wasn't too long ago.
Was she holding something? Ah.
Smashed, as if someone threw it against the wall. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange. Noises clearly coming from that tomb. Impossible.
Another cat. Stop. Go. Okay. What the hell?
Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
You'd rather lie about all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting.
Indeed. Far better to stand at the door of Lepioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrid, I prayed for you, that you'd cast off the yoke of gambling.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
What are you arguing about?
What's this argument about, anyway?
Sod off! Not your concern.
Could help you resolve it.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once!
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging, the misery.
It's called marriage, bro.
Blind and a fool to marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Once, damn it, and as a jest. How many times must I explain? And who sank our fortune into
Oh my god, am I gonna play Gwent with a ghost?
Piety. That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times!
Quiet! Shut up, both of you!
Whose crypt is this, rightfully?
Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine. My family's. The de Corentans. Are you illiterate?
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes. Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall tell you where I hid his lucky Gwent cards.
What? I knew it was you. And now you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed.
Them's fighting
with
words.
my cards.
Even for ghosts.
Blast it all! Had I those very cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
Need to think about it. Alright, gotta move one of them out.
Huh.
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt not play for coin.
Boom. 75 stream streak. Damn, dragon. And you got 450 chicken parms for that. Use them wisely.
I shall speak to you no more.
No, it is I who shall speak to you no more, you old tart.
I'm gonna go with this guy. He sucks.
I shall speak to no one as long as she is in here. Take her away.
Louis de Corentin, raise your sighs to the Prophet Lebiota on his behalf.
I see you fell for that pious tart's drivel. Drax! Ah, well, then listen. I've a request. Be a good fellow and set me in the chamber of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. It's just round the corner.
You a member?
That's just it. I was not. But I would have dearly liked to have been. And joining them in death shouldn't bother anyone.
Certainly doesn't bother me. I'll do it. Where's this chamber?
Once you enter the catacombs, go straight. The chamber will be on your right, near the corridor's mouth, and I thank you.
I made the right choice. That was amazing.
Deeper in the catacombs. Right, let's go.
Alright, I mean, I did this earlier. And then what? To the right?
Chamber Louis mentioned. Gotta be.
The one with all the dead grave robbers. I was probably supposed to kill them here.
That ought to do.
You stop igniting shit, Geralt.
Right. High time Margot paid up.
Yeah, all 55 bucks of that. What a cheap bastard. Part of me doesn't even care to turn this quest in. What?
Done. Now where you got those cards?
Leave the city through the Cooper's Gate, then veer right. Our house is easily recognized. A tree adorns the sign above the door. I buried the chest in the garden, beneath the rose bush.
Tree on a sign, rose bush. Think I got it.
I don't think I need them anymore, but I'll take them.
Might I ask what you did with Louis? True, he knew nothing in life but Gwent, but I would still prefer he not spend eternity in a ditch or privy.
Don't worry about it. Found him a nice place. Ought to feel right at home. Farewell.
My legs. I can't. What a specimen.
No! What happened? Dragon, what'd you do? That sucked. Hopefully it's saved. Not that it's not a hard quest, but still. I don't have time for crashes, you know?
Right. High time Margot paid up.
What? Where's the urn, though? I didn't put the urn down there. I'm assuming it's there. All right.
Done. Now where you...
Leaf.
Tree on a sign.
Might I ask?
Don't worry about it.
Cool. I'm gonna save it here. Just in case. There could be only one. I don't remember highlighting that, but okay.
Power to Kessa. Do you poke her too, Geralt?
What mincemeat.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed by
Reginald Aubrey.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful. Give your paunch a little squeeze. Watch the guard brings peace to our domains.
Oh, here he comes. A hero. Geralt's dream.
Need to go around. Tree on the sign. Must be the house.
Okay.
Medallion's humming. Something's not quite right.
Fuck. Jesus. Bro, this thing is fucking me up. Hang on. Can you please stop? Where's that going to put me? Back of the crypt, probably. Oh, no. Like right here. Sweet. Thanks for the warning, douchebag. That sucked.
Just like she said. And the Gwent cards, as promised.
Sweet. What cards did she give me? The Oscalga? Oh, cool. This guy. This quest doesn't really give you cards. He just, like, pretends to. That's fine. I was wondering about this too. I don't think I play Gwent anymore, really, do I? Like quest-wise. I mean, I'll set up my decks, I guess, just in case, but... Alright. How do I get out of here? Just this way. Or not. I'll just use you. It's fine.
Where are you from, Poo-Poo Priest?
Shortcut. Maybe.
Don't crowd around.
Would you say rub that guy's jewels, right? Let's see if I can.
Behold, the famous Reginald Dobry, the man with the donkeys. Determination.
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
I would so have loved to meet you.
A statue like an
Oh shit, it gave me a buff.
And the genitals. Overblown, most certainly.
How long, what does that do? How long does that last?
Reginald Dobry has returned, not to
I mean, I already know what it does.
I came out of auction at Academy with high honors. Yet any broad shouldered
Probably take that to the brothel.
I'll kill for a bite.
Hey there, I'm done. Cemetery ought to be real nice and quiet now.
To sleep in my own bed once more. The clogs has grown intolerably loud. The punters bellow like men possessed. One madman especially, always shouting, "Order in! Order in!" But tell me, at the cemetery, what was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
Yeah, tough job, barely survived.
Yeah, really tough, demanding fight. Barely made it out alive.
Is it your codex? Forbids you from revealing the details? For the best, I dare say. There's a small premium for you. You've earned it.
Great. Ooh, $100. I'll take it. He was getting bitchy about 60 or 65, I forgot. All right. It's 10:56. I think I'm gonna do a main MSQ. It's been long enough. Meet Regis at Mir. Another cemetery. Jesus, this place is full of cemeteries. Probably need to meet him like the middle of the night too, don't I? Do I have a... Yeah, I do. Right here. Okay.
I would kill for a mite. Regis.
Does he live here?
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Assuming that cave entrance. What the fuck are you? Fucking annoying. Let's stop any more of you from being born.
Just wonderful.
Right. I hate everybody. This thing's cool looking though. I mean, it's gross, but hopefully this is the right way. Okay. The hell's that? Which way does it tell me to go?
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliche can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Can I ask all of these, or I'm assuming yes.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
All right.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name.
It's a little too close to coronavirus.
It sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
Brew it.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's mamoon glands, the closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Ah, it's moving. It's moving. I knew it was going to start moving. That's freaking creepy. Does, like, Detlef know where the hand is?
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area. And I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps...
Why is my face all fucked up?
Mandrake.
In the game, not in real life. I know why in real life. Let's drink.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Seems you showed a misunderstand. I don't want to talk. This is set up trying to get me to confess something.
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
What's regeneration like?
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
That's crazy. I think I know where the story's going, but hopefully not. How are you handling abstinence, not drinking blood?
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
What's it like being dead?
A big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true.
True.
One's outlook can indeed change much.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlaff bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
No, not yet.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
I'm curious because, like, can't you play this during the main campaign or no? I feel like you could if you wanted to. So it's like, if I didn't find Siri yet, would I say, no, not yet, I'm still looking for her? Maybe there's something you want to ask me, something specific?
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a Witcher?
It's like asking a member of the Night's Watch, if you were to die and come back, would you still be a part of the Night's Watch? It's like, obviously not.
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a Witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a Witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that'd earn me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
I think I made the right choice. This conversation will read just the only time CDPR did not prepare for players doing stuff in the weird order.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep.
Gotcha.
Vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep, quite vampire-like. In fact, are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses? Sorry, I missed that dialogue for a minute. Appreciate the compliment.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in
Spoons?
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
What?
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Sure.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
Salivary glands.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
Will require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
It's getting weird. Why am I being poisoned? Fucking panthers, dude. They're all over this area. Read the bestiary to learn about spotted whites. Okay, that's a white. Spotted whites. Vulnerable against necrophage oil. Igni. Erden. Good to know. The best defense against spotted whites, stay calm and leave them alone. Fragment of a treatise of spotted whites by Roderick Gilligan. Spotted whites were a subspecies of white with witchers drove to extinction. They were larger than their unspotted kin and owned their names to their numerous blotches and effusions. Spotted whites would most often dwell in derelict cemeteries and empty wildernesses, yet at times took a living in abandoned human domiciles. There they would indulge in their greatest passion, creating brews from their own emissions. When not disturbed, I don't know why they double-spaced everything, spotted whites would not act aggressively. If threatened, however, they become very dangerous indeed. In the colder months, or when faced with an unreasonable chill, they would slip into a state of lethargy. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Making them easy targets. Even during the active periods, it is said that the witchers found a surefire way of besting them, based around careful casting of the Erden sign, or at least so claims Witcher lore. Do I have necrophage oil? I feel like I do. Enhanced necrophage oil. There we go. Hydrogenium. All right. Can't craft that, right? I'm assuming. I can. But I don't have anything I need for it. Damn. All right. Do not. Oh, is that because I was like super drunk? That's why I was like, highly, not poisoned, but my toxicity levels were off the charts. That makes sense. What am I gonna do? Shoot, I forgot. Oh. All right, I want to do this first. There we go. Oh, I'm a long way off. Okay. Thought I was here, but that's fine.
Faster.
Wars. Wars everywhere.
Even a horse drops if you ride it to the coast.
The dressings, bandages.
What's that about?
Who cares? We'll come back to them. Loglets.
Our guests. Never a good omen.
No. No! That was amazing. Good job, Roach. Plow right through them. I knew that's what you were doing. That was a damn good pause. All right. Cool. Fast travel.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. A pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
A lot of spoons.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Stained diary. What? Hair growing on my breasts? Damn. Can't tell if this is a girl or a guy. I want to see the herb. I want the herbalist to smash her face in. Oh my god. It's terrible.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
A lot of spoons. More spoons.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
This place is creepy.
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Oh jeez. Is that her family?
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Save. Spoon key.
Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
This certifies the item up for auction. An antique spoon key forged at the Christopherson and Sons workshop in 1210 belongs to Smeagol Circus, owner of the Pheasantry. Ask the owner of the Pheasantry about the mysterious spoon? Oh, no.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy.
Spoon.
No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Kang letter. Suffering is not the fault of the herbalist? I'm sure it is. Oh. She was desperate, man. Aline de Trustamara. So spotted whites were eradicated, but she was just turned into one, it looks like.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Actually does seem like a white's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
Ooh, Château Valjean. That's good stuff.
Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. I'm afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Yeah, what's over here?
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Thousands
Oh my
of
god,
rare.
this is all spoons.
White's been a collector for years.
What the hell? It's locked. All right.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Hide in a place with a good view of the cauldron. The leaky cauldron.
seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Hope I made the right choice here.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
um, she's a very patient spotted white. I don't know. Let's swap spoons.
Been searching for the right spoon for years, right? The curses can be tricky. Key to this one just might be that you can't eat with your own spoon. That's why we've swapped. This isn't right. I missed something? Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Calm down. Damn it, didn't work. Ate that vile stuff for nothing. Got the brew for Regis at least. Can't do anything for the white though, except cut it down.
Hang on. No. We're not doing that. That's not happening.
Damn it, didn't work. Ate that vile stuff for nothing.
That also did not work. Try this.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Try this. Let's try no spoons. Okay. Got the white brew.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Let's try not using spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons. Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness. Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Okay. What the fuck? Out of here.
Easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Did I take her to Corvo Bianco?
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine
True.
so. But most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Cool.
Thanks.
I'll be back.
Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Nice. Can I talk to her?
Tasty. So wonderful. Thank you.
I mean, she made a dick move back in 100 years ago, but I don't think she deserved that. That sucks. But she's fixed now. She's just like really old. I was wondering if I chose the wrong option again, because it's like, oh, she's really old. But I guess that was a long time ago. Wait. Hang on a sec. Where's the fast travel marker? Oh. It's here. Let's do this during the day, shall we? I need 2 ability points. Okay. We will save those. Cool. What am I doing? Let's close this out and then we'll probably end for the night. Tell me this door's open at least. Antonio Eccles, a giant among men, conveyor of deep thoughts.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Spying on me?
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed
sure.
fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, The solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Oh, shit.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True. But I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Okay.
All right. So what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshem Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Teshem Mutna. Sure.
Teshem Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage, sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
All right, let's do it.
See no reason to dawdle. Teshem Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm. I have no choice.
Uh-oh.
As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshem Mudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
This is going to be nuts.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
You lead.
Where did he come from?
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
an ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Oh shit. I am he who serves the tribe, exalted above men. I renounce human weakness, uplifted above men. I become a keeper of my flock, filled with strength. I turn my sword against the enemies of the tribe. I am master and slave. I am executor of the will of the tribe. I accepted this sword and this armor, so I may serve the tribe.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Curious about this armor. It's worse. Killing opponents to restore vitality. That's pretty good, though. And it looks badass. Battery cage versus free range humans.
Your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
This is sick.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Cells? Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe and Deadlove's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Wow. They drank him to death. Oh, God. My blood glistened a purpley silver color in those instruments. It's like a full set. Hang on. Just want to see what it looks like. Looks like a vampire. Ard sign intensity? That's a lot of Ard. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna wear this while I finish this mission.
Whose is this cliff?
Amarun. They ventured beyond the sea.
Whose is this cliff?
Amarun.
They ventured beyond the sea. Alright, let's go.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Okay. There we go. What are they? Steaks on on a campfire?
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. I mean, stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Those Ard buffs are coming in handy.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent also my head. Started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
This is nuts. What is he doing this for? He needs to be like a higher vampire of...
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when they can't take it anymore.
And what did you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please.
I just smell the blood.
Holy shit, this does like... Fuck. Fuck are you?
Good. 'Cause I can hear more coming. Hold on, I'll let you out.
Jesus.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
Damn, poor Regis.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Happened back there? We already know what happened. He told us the entire thing.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Detloff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Detlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Excuse me. Shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
Count, sir.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
This dude looks like a vampire, even when he's like human looking.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the step. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Dude. Oh, this was the first murder, okay. Oh man, that's sad. That was his friend.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him, still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
Boot black?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A boot black stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the boot black acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Sweet. Emil Regis. That was a long name, sir. Where children toil, toys waste away. Find the boot black who appeared in the vision. That is the next. Yep. Main story quest. Cool. When we come back, we'll hit secondary quests pretty hard. We also have some Witcher contracts. Alright, cool. Save it there. Awesome. Be back tomorrow.